Monkey Island primates are vacationing at Boyette's Grove as their Homosassa River home gets an upgrade. Homosassa, Florida, Monkey Island is a must-see along the Homosassa River and a sight that never gets old for the locals. The hairy celebrities delight visitors near and far. Homosassa, Florida, Monkey Island is a must-see along the Homosassa River and a sight that never gets old for the locals. The hairy celebrities delight visitors near and far. At the moment, Ralph, Ebony, and Emily aren't on the island, so, where are they? The famous island was created in the 1960s and has never had a proper upgrade. As a result, the spider monkeys are on vacation as construction progresses at their outdated home. They are staying at Boyette's Grove, a quirky roadside attraction that sits on a hill in Brooksville, Florida. The goal is to introduce the famous monkeys to their updated home in time for scalloping season in July. Meet the primate residents of Florida's Monkey Island, Ralph, Emily, and Ebony. Construction began in mid-October. Ralph, Ebony, and Emily were moved to a home built just for them at Boyette's Grove. Boyette's Grove owner Kathy Olson said the monkeys were surprisingly calm during their temporary move. They are very, very easy to deal with, Olson said. I thought, coming from the island, that they might be frightened. They might go to the corner. They were all over everything. They learned about it. They went up to the top. It was a new surrounding. This is like a vacation. They are no longer surrounded by water, but with new animal friends, a camel, 3 geese, a mini pony, and a donkey, which is half zebra, half donkey. But, they have to stay separate from the residents in order to preserve their habits. We have not tried to socialize them too much, Kathy explained. We don't want to change their behavior. They've done really well on the island, and we don't want to change them. Here, it would be very easy. We don't touch them or pet them. Inside their short-term rental, the monkeys have tire swings, barrels to roll in, items to climb, and an enclosed area in the corner if they need alone time, which comes in handy if there is bickering between the 3 monkeys. It's a private space. It's a heated space as well. I think that's important for a couple of reasons, especially for animals that aren't used to having a whole lot of people around them, Kathy said. Sometimes, there's fighting, even in your own family. You want to go into your own room, chill, play your video game, watch TV, you have your own space. I always believe that's very healthy for all animals. It gives them a chance to relax. When you're calm and quiet, you're healthy. Everybody needs to be able to relax. Sure, boaters used to circle the historic island and the curious spider monkeys would follow them along the sandy perimeter. Now, with no water barrier, the enclosure at Boyette's Grove is the closest you can get to them before they head back to Monkey Island. Learn more about Boyette's Grove and citrus attraction at their website, www.boyettesgrove.com. Kathy said new visitors have discovered Boyette's because they came to see the famous primates. On one February morning, a group of high schoolers dropped by. You can see them up close, a teacher said. Students were smiling as they watched the monkeys use their tails and hands to travel across the metal wiring. Another student stood off to the side, capturing the primates on video with his cell phone. On Monkey Island, Ralph, Ebony, and Emily are fed twice a day. It's the same at their Hernando County vacation home. In the morning, Kathy places buckets of fruits and vegetables inside the shelter. In the evenings, they have more hearty meals such as peanut butter sandwiches. Each meal includes so-called monkey chow, which is USDA approved and provides necessary nutrients for the trio. Their favorite is the oranges. Ralph, known as the more dominant one, grabbed an orange slice, ripped the rind off with his teeth, and took a bite out of the fruit. The fresh juice dripped down his furry face. It didn't take long for Ebony and Emily to grab their own citrus meal. Kathy later switched from the fruit entree to apples, which Ralph was not entirely pleased with. He grabbed a sliced apple from the bucket, and dropped it. He grabbed another slice and dropped it. Ralph gave up and turned away from the buckets with disappointment. It's not red oranges, Kathy said, noticing their displeasure. They love those red oranges. When the crowds are gone, time stands still for the monkeys as new structures are being built on their primary home. It's quiet out at Boyette's Grove when there aren't human visitors. They bask in the sun, like true Floridians. Sometimes, their mini pony neighbor starts neighing or the geese group randomly honks for attention. Otherwise, it appears to be a peaceful sabbatical for the Sunshine State's famous monkeys.